Well, I didn't think it could get much worse than a Nyko Alpha 64 controller. But I was wrong. I was so wrong. Look at this thing. Is it a glove? Is it a controller? Nobody knows! What is known is that this is by far the most unique N64 controller ever made. At first glance, this looks like the Power Glove 2.0. Now, what that was a motion control glove for the Nintendo Entertainment System that was a complete failure. It does stand out as one of the most interesting game peripherals, even making an appearance in the 1989 movie The Wizard. Now look at this thing. It's not quite a glove. A glove is a garment that covers the hand. This doesn't. It has a Velcro strap that goes over your arm, leaving a fair amount of skin exposed. And, unlike the Power Glove, this isn't wireless. It has a cord that you plug into the Nintendo 64. So if sensors don't affect the expected motion controls, then what does? Let's take a look at the hardware. The Reality Quest is made of two different parts. This small piece of plastic and the big piece that wiggles around with the buttons on the hand part. This is for gyroscopic control, or whatever you call it. I've been putting off playing this contraption for far too long. I can't backlog it any longer. It's about time controllers got sleazy. First things first, how exactly do I play this? I can kinda wiggle it around. I just want to select file B, damn it! Okay, there we go. And I can't stop moving! Fantastic. I still have to press the A and B buttons. This guillotine for the hands is making me use every muscle in my right arm. I better look ripped after this. Just go towards the door, Mario. I feel like Mario in that Got Milk commercial.
Come on, Mario. Come on, Mario, jump! Don't give up.
Seriously, get in there. Move, turn, shimmy that wall. There we go. No! Damn it! Shoot me back in there, you Italian stallion! Don't you dare go back in there! Don't you dare go back in there! This controller is awful! I mean, I guess technically it works, so I didn't waste my money on a broken product, but still! He doesn't move where I want him to! Just jump in the painting! Yeah! Let's go. Can we do the ultimate task of climbing Whomp's fortress? I guess we'll find out. Main problem, I can't stop moving, and I can't keep straight for very long. Look at me! I'm just waving my arms like a fucking maniac! Ooh yeah, feel that carpal tunnel! I may be in Whomp's fortress, but these ass-backwards controls make me feel like I'm in Wonderland. Cannon, shoot me to the top! And fuck! Get back in there! Come on! Do it for Sleazy! There's one thing I plan on doing on this video, is making to the top of that fortress. So I need to shit down, buckle up, because it's time for the climb of a lifetime. I remember from my Super Mario 64 strategy guide for the Tower World, there should be a warp space right about here. There we go. Sleazy likes. Now we're almost there, and I don't have to worry about as many pits. But these platforms are a whole other deal.
Here we go!
Yes! I did it! And it only took 16 minutes? Okay, well, whatever, let's just play a game that doesn't involve missions. Extreme G, the poor man's F-Zero. As you can tell, I'm all over the place like an octopus in a washing machine. Hold on. I think the reality quest is finally working! What am I doing differently? Why does it work when I hold my hand sideways? All the buttons are set to default. Was this intended? I don't know, but fuck yeah, I got it to work! Yeah, feel the speed in my sweaty hands! But you know, there's obviously one more game I have to try out with this nightmarish controller. Oh yeah, Glover. I'm playing Glover with a glove. Kinda, hey, it's close enough. I start the game and it looks like I'm in hell. Quite fitting for this controller, I may add. I'm looking around, not sure where I'm supposed to go. Everything is quiet and then there's this fountain and... I'm totally lost. Perhaps I started a continued file that's later in the game. I've never played Glover before, so I believe it. That's what it was. I'm sure everything will be... back to hell? What the hell? The hell is this? Am I in an endless purgatory where I'm lost to travel the burning abyss for all eternity? Or... no. This game is just weird. I'm playing as a glove! A glove! Which is totally weird comparing to playing with a glove. Okay, I'll shut up. I made my way into this well, and admittedly, I've become accustomed to this controller. It's not fantastic by any stretch of the imagination, but it works enough to half-assingly play the game. It doesn't help that I'm still completely bamboozled as to what I'm supposed to do or where to go, so odd controller or not, I don't think it would help that much. Let's try out one more game. Diddy Kong Racing, because you can't try out a motion controller and not play a flying game with it. When I said about getting used to the reality quest, that was sorta a half-assed statement too. It's really hard to control Banjo here. I can move around a little bit, but as far as turning goes, yeah, good luck with that. Ugh, screw this. It goes without saying that this is by far the worst controller I have ever seen. The only way I can get it to work is by holding my arms sideways. And sure, I could play games like Star Fox or GoldenEye, but do I really want to put myself through that shit? I don't think so. As many people criticize the 64 standard controller for being oddly shaped and average to play at best, it's certainly not the worst way to play Super Mario 64. Third-party companies tried. They attempted to make something different, whether it be a boomerang, a PlayStation-style controller, a fight stick, or whatever the hell that racing thing is supposed to be. But when you go from the simple trident-shaped controller that was perfectly functional, and for the most part, a normal controller to a weird glove thing, it really makes you appreciate what we got originally. Needless to say, whatever I did last night ain't happening again. The last thing I need in my life is to drunkenly buy more shitty 4 controllers. So, I'll probably stop playing games for a while. Both my hands and my mind are numb. Huh. I wonder who that could be. Stelio! I thought...
Sleaze, something terrible has happened.
What? Did racism become legal again?
No, worse. My boss was assassinated, and the very same man that assassinated him is coming after you!